So I suppose looking at the ladies that make all the money anyway. So
they seem to be happy enough so far. They're not coming near us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I suppose you have again, you're selling a lot of milk off farm to baristas, so you're not your traditional spring carver, you're carving in two main periods.
Yeah, so as it's being ripe, we should be carving all year round really.
Yeah.
To keep it balanced, but we wouldn't put that hardship on ourselves really. But we start carving in September, the end of September, through to the end of November, first week of December. And we start carving again probably the first week of February.
Okay. You have a good, strong Holstein Friesian anyway. You like a bit of size.
We do, yeah. So it's kind of, not so much the height, but strength and weight is what we would be rightly looking for.
Yes. Are you pedigree registered or?
Yeah.
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 Always were?
Sorry?
You always were?
We are, yeah. We're a good few years.
Yes.
I'd say, geez, I don't know how. We're probably 30 years plus pedigree registered. So no. But we have kind of a mix. We have a couple of them fleck feet crosses as well thrown in.
Okay.
We said we'd try them there a few years ago.
What kind of production would you have?
About 7,500 a year per
Yeah.
cow. So now they do about somewhere around 600 kilos of milk solids.
Yeah.
So no.
Any particular cow here that you like looking at?
Yeah, I suppose this kind of a cow here would be kind of one there that we'd be rightly looking for, like not have an overly tall cow.
Yeah.
Kind of nice with robust cow, like is what we're kind of looking for, like.
Okay.
So no, like we probably had in the past probably more Holstein-y kind of tall,
Yes.
narrow cows. There's a few of them there knocking around the place, but
Yes.
the last probably 10-15 years there were really breeding for chest width and strength, and so no.
So where are you buying your AI straws and stuff like that? Do you mix it up or do you?
We generally, most comes from worldwide sires.
Yes.
We do a little bit of dealing with Eurogene, but most is worldwide sires. So no, so it's just, we just see that they have a program going. It's called WMS. It's a mating service, like. But they'll come out there every year and they'll classify your heifers come in, and they'll say, right, that her teeth length is too long, or we want a bit of chest width, we want small or tall or whatever way you want it.
Yeah.
They'll build it for you.
Okay.
So we and they'll put in other, like if you wanted to use a few straws through from Eurogene, they'll work away that way too, or Munster or whoever. But they basically pick your straws every year, or say that to what bull would suit, like. So we could be using 5 or 6 different bulls. But this that service has worked very well for us, like.
Okay.
So we would have seen there the teeth length has improved an awful lot. Others have improved an awful lot. We don't have, the general stereotype of the others would give out after a while. Like.
Yes.
We haven't seen too much of that now in a long time, like.
Yeah. So are you all Frisian across the board, or would you do beef?
We do beef as well, yeah. So like our general goal, like, is that we might use say 50 or 60 sex semen straws in the year.
Yeah.
And once that 50 or 60 sex semen straws are gone, then that's it. We're on to Belgian Blue and Angus then after that.
Yes.
And then probably just Angus Bull then just to mop them up, like.
And you select those 50 or 60, cows, or is it what comes in? Or
They would be the best of all.
Yeah, you're only selecting off them.
The best, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're probably edging a small bit more towards production, milk litres wise. So now the fat and protein is important, but to be honest, the way the genetics have gone in the last couple of years, the Holstein has come on an awful lot with fat and protein.
Yeah.
So we're seeing as it goes along, it's getting better with it.
There's enough of them out there, I suppose, isn't there?
Yeah,
In the gene pool to find the right ones.
Yeah. So.
And say back to the fat and protein then, what is ideally a barista looking for, or typically what minimums would you want?
You'd want probably, definitely for our milk to tell apart from the rest, you'd want it probably 4% and over fat.
Yeah.
Protein isn't as important, but you'd still want it around definitely above 3.3, like.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So 3.3 and 4 is kind of a nice sweet spot.
So a lot of the milk you might buy in Tesco or whatever would it be 3.5?
I think it's about 3.5% fat.
Yeah. Okay.
So generally, like the difference, like, is that the all milk that say you buy in Tesco or the shop from the big processors, like, will be brought down to 3.5% fat.
Yeah.
It's homogenized.
Yeah.
And it's pasteurized, whereas ours is basically it is what it is on the day of fat and protein for the cows, which is generally around anywhere between 4.2 to 4.3 at the moment.
Yeah.
But we just pasteurize it, which is just heating it. We cool it back down again into the bottle. There's no playing around with it. There's no homogenizing. Homogenizing is the breaking down of the fat and protein. That's so it doesn't, you know, the cream doesn't settle inside the bottle.
It's equally dispersed within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the idea of homogenizing. We don't do that.
Yeah.
So that probably makes a big difference too.
So when the barista gets the 2 litres of milk from you, and maybe as you're using it, do they shake it a bit to spread it around
Yeah.
or not? Then
They give the drum a quick shake.
Yes.
As they go. And that can be a challenge as well, because they're not used to it.
Mm.
You know. But we're slowly converting.
Yeah.
As we go along.
Heat detection. Then you've co-manager. Okay.
So the collar is for the parlour.
Yeah.
That's just basically the auto ID in the feed field. The orange tag there, then that's the co-manager. So we put that in about 2021 or 2, I think, or 22 even. It's a, but it's a great job. It's like we would have seen before when we were trying to use sex semen before we put in them tags.
Yeah.
Our success wasn't great. It was okay, like it was, but since we've put in them tags to tell you the hour to do it, now we wouldn't be able to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you go like, but you'd get that window. You know, you get it a lot easier. Like, because generally what we would have done was, you know, say we're driving cows this evening, we'd be watching the cows jumping, and say if we saw a cow jumping this evening, she'd be eyed tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Whereas that might not necessarily be the story with her. Like, you know, she could be up for a eye straight away after milking this evening.
Yes.
You know, so it might that window could not close for her, but your percentage chance of getting in calf
It's higher.
might start going down at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, where you're better to have the semen in then tonight. Like,
Okay. And with sex semen, you have a shorter window again.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And it has that feature as well in terms of.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, we're very happy with it, and the health side of it as well. Like, especially if I wasn't around, if I was away delivering milk or anything like that. If we saw now our full-time lad that's working with us on the farm, he has it on his phone as well, and it's in the office below on the computer.
Yeah.
So if he gets an alert on his phone, we can check cows straight away. But even at
They're
that,
already ready for the cows there. They're
coming now, I'd say.
Yeah.
So even before that, we before that full-time lad was with us, even if there was a fella in milking, I'd say to your man, you know, check such and such a cow. It was like a pair of eyes over the herd, like.
Yeah. With your herd health at the moment, like in a summer period, what likely issue is it identifying?
Mastitis usually. No, it can get a bit funny. Like if you probably grazed a bit too tight, it would start flagging up as well. So that there's something wrong, like, but there usually wouldn't be. It's just that they're out of feed, like.
Yeah.
But for the last days there of the heat wave there last week of 30 degrees like that, the phone was hopping that day, like.
Yeah. So what time of the day do you milk?
So we start around 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we'll be milking again around 4 in the evening.
Yeah. And your reason for starting early, if you don't mind me saying?
I suppose the biggest thing is that is the
It's getting ready for your milk production or your
ready
processing.
for milk production, yeah. Like the lads start here at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And they start at 8 o'clock, and I suppose the other thing too is just we like to finish here early in the evening too, like if we can be out here for 5:30 or 6 o'clock the latest.
Yeah.
We actually see it as easier to get milkers and everything that, you know, they can go training after whatever they have to do, or
their day is
matches
finished.
or whatnot.
You're close to the sea and beaches.
We're about a mile.
Yeah.
So
So would you get much frost here being so close to the sea?
we get more than what we like anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, we do alright. It's not as bad as up along, like you definitely notice the temperature difference when you're there during the winter if you went up the country from here.
Yeah.
But I suppose we are very close, yeah. It's like there's Cumain and Harbourview down straight. Then over to the left you would have the old Higgins Hill.
Right. How far is that from your famous golf course?
About 15 minutes drive.
How many?
15 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it do a lot for the area employment-wise, or
Oh, it
generally?
does,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of guys employed out of it.
Yeah.
Even young fellas for caddies and all this as well. Like.
Yeah.
My two brothers worked there for a good bit.
Yes. Good training ground for young people.
It is, yeah.
So the cows will go here tonight?
Yeah.
How long will they get there?
Usually 24 hours.
Yeah.
They'll be finished for.
So do you think clover or not helps your milk for your end user?
So this field actually was a red clover silage.
Yeah.
And that worked well, alright, in fairness. We were happy with it, but clover does help, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely helps, like even for the nitrogen, like it's a big help, like.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be against it, you know.
Hmm.
So you definitely see in the drier weather where clover is, it definitely does help, like. You still see those strands of red clover through it, but it's fairly well gone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Machinery, we probably have a touch, maybe too much machinery around the place, but we kind of like it. But it's a love-hate sort of a job.
So what kind of machinery work would you do in the farm yourselves?
We do 90% of our own slurry apart from the pipe system.
Yeah.
We might get in a contractor there to help us with a long draw. Obviously there's the feeding, we do all our own, mowing the silage, tether it out. Reseeding, we do it all ourselves.
Yeah.
Ploughing, any setting of grass seeds, anything like that, we do it all ourselves.
Right.
So, you know, maize and the picking up of the silage is the only machinery work that we don't do.
Would you cut the grass for your silage? Would you cut it yourselves?
Yeah, we cut ourselves, tether it out ourselves.
Good. So your loader or Terex?
Yeah.
Do you have it long?
We have it since 2015, I'd say.
Yeah.
You know, this is actually a mighty loader. I was contemplating changing it for something a bit fancier there a couple of years ago, but for what it does, and it's generally trouble-free enough.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's just very fast around the yard. Like it's,
okay. Mobile.
It's knacky. Like
yeah.
There's a fierce turn on it.
Yeah.
So, you know, so this will be our kind of maize silo.
Yeah. Okay. Do you grow that on the plastic or?
Yeah.
Rented land or?
Yeah, rented. This year now was our first year actually growing it back on the plastic.
Right.
In a while. The last 3 or 4 years we've probably done it out in the open.
And you say you're down in West Cork here, it's as mild as an area as you get anywhere. Why back to plastic?
So I'd say it was just the elements of the whole thing the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You'd see it now this year, like, you know, there's a fair expense extra on it, like.
Yeah.
But our maize is flying this year, like.
And are you seeing a difference in height, or is it just maybe the colour of it, or the size of the cob, or what?
The height of the maize now
versus a non-plastic environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the height of our maize now at the moment is higher than the maize than we were cutting this time, or in October last year.
Go away. That sounds a fair contrast.
There is a fair difference in it,
yeah. And it's just in that initial month, is it? You think you just see?
Yeah. I think there's a fierce difference.
Yeah.
It's just, I suppose when we get wind, we get a gale force here, like, and I suppose it just holds in the moisture. Then too, in the month of May, generally comes dry, and definitely, I'd say it's the start. It helps an awful lot.
Yes.
You know.
Your shear grab, what make is it?
OC.
Yeah.
It is a shear bucket.
Okay.
So it is. We bought that in 2015 or 16 as well, but that's a great job to open open bales as well.
And hold the plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, when you're around the place with straights and maize or beat,
She'll do all that?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't. There's no change of implements. Like.
Okay.
So no, it's handy. Like.
Yeah. So you've your man box or whatever you want to call it, or you use it for fencing too, do you?
So yeah, that's kind of a multi-purpose yoke. It's kind of our fencing rig as well.
Yeah.
But it's handy. Like you get your line inside the field and you just drive along and there's to reel away out the wire in front of you, like.
And you've your fence post in it too, then, would you?
Yeah. Everything be inside that, all your tools, everything.
Yeah.
So.
Tether, what make?
So Crone.
Yeah.
Crone. I don't know. It is.
Why does a farmer have a tether? Some people will ask, or what advantage, as opposed to maybe a contractor or not tedding? What are you seeing the benefits of it?
Difference in the contractor have it, I suppose it's just cost of it.
Yeah.
Like the tether generally, I think it was about 14,000 we paid for that tether that time. No.
Yeah.
We traded in a handy second-hand tether we had. We just made off over the 5 years that it was paid back for. And especially if you have bales or anything like that as well around the place, it is handy to have it. So, you know.
And the grass quality, I presume you're seeing a benefit from
tethered
versus non-tethered.
Yeah. Like generally, like our mower is non-conditioner. So like there now lately, we probably would have gotten away without tether it, I would imagine. But because the mower is non-conditioned, there's some advantage to the breaking of the grass and the wall of the grass when that's the idea of the conditioner, I'm sure. And if we didn't tether it now, we'd know the difference in the pit, like.
Right.
You know. And plus too, like we do like our first cut, obviously now this year the second cut we only had to tether it once, so there was no need to go at it, but our first cut generally and second cut, first cut could be tethered out 3 times and second cut generally twice.
Yeah.
To get it to the right stage, like.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you the figures offhand now, but when we were tethering that much, it kind of made sense for us to buy it, like.
Yes. So this is your dikes anyway,
Yeah.
Brian? 142.
Yeah, it was a bit of an upgrade. Our last tractor was 2010. We only came up 4 years, like, but we'd be trying to keep with that farmer down the road if we could. So when he's changing, we change away as well.
Yeah. The front linkage, would you use it much?
No,
No.
we've no job for it really.
Yes.
Um,
And why'd you like the dikes again?
That's just the back end of it.
Yeah.
It's the back end of the tractor. Like it's just. I think there's a separate oil compartment or something like that for the brakes. Like there's not all the one. There's just a great set of brakes inside it and back end, like. So especially just with the hilly ground around here.
Yeah.
You would need a fair set of brakes inside them, like.
Yeah. Good suspension.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's our first tractor now with air suspension, and you would know it, like.
Yes. So you have a Massey then as well, have you, as a backup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of our die feeder tractor. So die feeding and just does all the ploughing, does all die feeding, does a lot of fertilizer too.
Yeah. What size plough?
4
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Here we don't do too much ploughing as a fellow says. So.
Yeah. 3 lay die feeder.
Yeah.
How long have you got it?
I said 2020.
Yeah.
We had a Connor before that. I suppose a single order, but that's probably the best machine that we bought in a fierce long time. It's just completely trouble-free. The mix, what we see with some of the feeders, I know that the centre of the feeder there was like 2 arches inside the twin auger. Most of them are facing each other, and so like when they're mixing, they mix the silage straight up, straight down, whereas that one is doing the silage like when it's choppy and everything, it's like a figure of 8.
Okay.
So there's a fierce kind of level distribution, and geez, within minutes you would have the consistency of the mix, and that is unreal. So no, we're very happy with it.
Quite new.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bales, anything like that?
No matter.
Yeah.
I've tested it now. And I've opened up 3 or 4 whales there on one whip and tried it out. Like, but
Yeah.
it is no problem.
Yeah.
And fierce easy to drive. Whatever it is like even the Massey would be a bit of an overkill on it. Like it's probably the 718 out front would drive it.
Great.